Virgo, and welcome to your September general tarot reading. I do my love readings separately, as most of you know, and happy birthday. I'm really hoping this is a year where you can reach for your wholeness and you can reach for your happiness, Virgo. So let me have a look at what's going on here. I did pull an extra card for you just for more clarity, and you got the World card, which is a lovely card to get for your birthday month, because the World card is all the majors brought into one. There's a lot of integration, of new beginnings, of hopefully moving forward in a really solid way. The sort of world is your oyster. Energy is the World card. So you do come into September with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. So these two cards together speak to me of maybe a little bit of frustration. The Hanged Man, as most of you know, is about letting go. It's about not forcing outcomes. And these two cards together speak to me of maybe you've been involved in a situation that's been quite frustrating. You've been trying to push something to happen, which by the looks of it just hasn't happened. That could be relational, or it could be financial, or it could be both for some. The answer to the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords is always the same. It's just people don't want to hear it. It's to enter into your opposite sign of Pisces, to move into the crown chakra, and to try as much as you can to let go of worry, of control, and to trust what's going to happen. And I really know it's really hard. I really get you, Virgo. So what you most want is this beautiful Ten of Cups. So this has got many meanings. This could be an emotional, it could be happy families, whatever that means, because that means so many things. But what you most want is this emotional fulfillment. It's a 10, so it's the ending of the cycle. So maybe you want some relationship to move to a more secure, more solid bond, or maybe you just want this emotional happiness. Maybe some of you have been feeling empty in the inside. Maybe you've been feeling not that connected with others. It could be family members, loved ones, or community, but this is what you most desire. Now, your supportive card is the King of Wands, so this is what's helping you reach the Ten of Cups. So this could be a fire sign, male, female person who is supporting you in achieving this Ten of Cups. Or Virgo, this is part of you. We all have all the elements, and we all have all these cards within us. So this would be a part of you that would be going out into the world to make things happen. So you want this Ten of Cups, and you picked up this wand, and you're setting forward to make your dreams come true. It's an action card. It's a king. So it's about being full of vitality and going out into the world to find your happiness and doing what you can to make that happen. Or this person is contributing to your sense of being able to find this emotional fulfillment. Now, your challenge and what's going against you is the Four of Discs. So these are almost opposites, okay? So what you most want is this emotional, open heart. But Virgo, you're holding yourself back here, okay? There's always a reason. We don't do judgment here. We tend to hold ourselves back basically because we've been hurt before. It's not life is just basically simple common sense. We protect our heart because it's been damaged. And maybe it's been damaged by whoever's in this picture. or by this king, or just by life. So there's almost this, I mean, this is just really, really interesting, really. So what you most want is what you're almost preventing from happening by guarding yourself, by holding yourself back from something. In my other decks, his crown chakra is also covered up, so he's not listening to his intuition. But just really fascinating here. Anyhow, I need to move on. I've only got 15 minutes. So in your relationship house, you've got the Three of Cups, which I love this card. These characters are flying because they've dropped what's been holding them back, which is this. Okay, generally old hurts, old fears that the past is going to repeat itself. But this is you celebrating. This is definitely your birthday month. This could be you having fun with friends for your birthday. But don't forget, they're flying light because they're not carrying the past with them. And this Four of Discs is the past. It can be an issue about money too, having to hold on to what you've got, sort of worried that there won't be enough, trying to hold on to what you've got, and that can be preventing you moving forward. I am not sure. It's a general reading, different for everyone. Now, your money house, you've got the Seven of Discs. So this is the third month in a row you've had this sort of waiting energy around money. Now, this isn't a bad card. And this is a card about contemplation. It's not quite the 10, but she knows this is going to become the 10. But you're in process of something. Does that make sense? This isn't a failure card, but it's a definitely bit of a waiting card. And maybe it's this that's preventing this 10 blossoming. There could be a resources issue where you're trying to hold on to what you've got, and maybe what it's saying is what you need to do is try and let go and allow this emotional happiness in. I don't know. In your inner life, a little bit discontent here, Virgo. This is about being offered something, a gift, but your energy's not fully in it. So you could be. I find this. I call this card the Divine Discontent card, and I know no one else has ever called it that, but that's what I call it. Because there's something, you've been offered something, but it's not doing much for you. It's not getting your excitement. It's not getting your drive. And it's not getting your passion. This King of Wands would be really, really passionate. And this is a supportive energy. So if you're not feeling this passion, Virgo, you're going to have to keep moving with this King of Wands energy and moving forward to what gives you life and passion. Because we all deserve happiness and we all deserve to actualize ourselves. And that's what that King of Wands is ultimately about. Your outcome is a Justice card. So that I'm hoping that means the 7 is about to become the 10. And this is money, but it's also hopefully about peace being restored to whatever's happening between this 10 and this 4. Maybe because it's a Libra card, it's about balance being restored. There's also a sense of the unknown around this Justice card because it's got a blindfold on. But it's about things resolving themselves ultimately. And peace being restored, because there's definitely something going on between that 4 and that 10. What you most want is what you're holding yourself back from receiving. And that's that's really, really common. But your outcome is a Justice card, and then I pulled the Wheel for you, which is things turning around. And hopefully it's at 7, and whatever this emotional energy is. Only you know, Virgo, okay? Now, really, I really do like your reading, by the way. And divine discontent is one of the most powerful energies, because That's what is pushing us forward in our lives, to actually go out there for what we really want. It's not about just putting up with life, but it's about going out and creating it. And unless we feel that discontent, we're just going to stay put with what we've got. And I think you deserve a lot more than that, Virgo. Fascinating reading, and I'll be back in a few days with the love readings. Bye.